What's going on, guys? Biddy here, and yes, this is going to be my first video in a while. Actually, I've not done a video in a few weeks, and I apologize about that, really, but I've been busy with a few things, and some of which I'm going to be talking about in this video. The main reason I was busy, like, for a week at the time, and maybe like a bit before I went, was Genesis. Yes, I went to Genesis 3 on, God, what was the date again? January. Sorry, I left January 14th, came back the 18th, so I was gone for like 5 days. And like, of course, I was like packing the day before, and because I was going, I worked a lot because I was gonna be out a whole week of work, so I wanted to work more to keep up that money because I need it. A lot of people need it. But anyways, Genesis 3 was in San Jose, California, on January 15th to 17th, and it was amazing. Probably the best weekend of my life. I had an amazing time. And I'm going to talk a little bit about it in this video. The gameplay you can see is most likely just going to be random, either 4 glory matches or just matches I had saved on my replay thing. But you're going to be expecting more Anthos Ladder videos, analysis videos, random clips, all that stuff will be coming in the near future. Plus more Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. I need to bring that back because it's been a while. But anyways, Genesis. I had a great time. So basically Thursday I flew out from Newark Airport. I went to Genesis and stayed with HBA Koopa, HBA Toast, Gunblade, HBA Avalon, and Bandit. Why did I forget him? But yes, all friends of ours in Jersey, really cool guys. Most of which are with Hitbox Arena. You should check them out on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all that. I'll probably leave the links in the description if I remember, hopefully. But anyways, we all flew out together to San Francisco. We flew to, and this was my first time on a plane, like in like recent memory. So I was a little scared. I'll admit I was a little scared. So we flew from Newark at like 1 p.m. on Thursday. Sorry, I hit the table. That's why that noise came out. But we flew from Newark on Thursday at 1 p.m. Landed in Cincinnati, Ohio, and had like an hour layover, so it wasn't that bad. We got some food, chilled. Then went on our second flight to San Francisco and landed around 7 p.m. Pacific time. And this was weird for me because I've never left the East Coast until this trip. So it was very weird. Like I literally saw my phone because my phone was still on East Coast time from leaving Cincinnati, and I literally saw when I connected back to the Wi-Fi. I literally saw it go from 9, like it was like, no, what was it? It was like 9:40 something to like 6:40 something, like instantly. I'm like, wait, what? And yeah, it was pretty cool. And then it took us like 3 hours because we landed in San Francisco because it was cheaper to fly to San Francisco than to San Jose. And instead of just taking an Uber to San Jose, which we should have, we tried to take trains and stuff, and that was fucking hell. We took like 2 different trains. An air rail and like other stuff. It took us like 3 hours to get into San Jose. We made it to our hotel, chilled for a bit, and slept because I was tired beyond belief because I could not sleep on the flights. And yeah, we got some sleep. Friday we woke up. I went to the convention center with Koopa and Bandit. Toast and Avalon was still sleeping because they had later pools and they were tired. And Gunblade was staying with Nairo and stuff. But my pool wasn't until 2 o'clock, but I still like wanted to be up, and like plus I woke up early and I wanted to enjoy the experience, of course, because it's fucking Genesis. So we go there, and I had to get my badge because you could have got your badge the night before, but I decided not to because I was too tired, and we like finally made it to the hotel after our escapade of trains and all that nonsense. But I had to wait in line to get our passes, and I waited in line for like 45 minutes. I was like, oh my lord. But nonetheless, because of course it made sense because there was a lot of people getting their badges then. But eventually got my badge, made it in, and it was freaking awesome. It was so like well laid out, so many people, so much space, the stages, the projectors, it was the most well-run national I've seen. Maybe like Time with Big House, but nonetheless it was really good. But yeah, I got to see so many people. Like I'm not even gonna try to name some of them because like I know I'm gonna forget people. Well, like I saw Shofu, A-Star, the cat, like follow a bunch of my Jersey friends, a bunch of West Coast, met new friends. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna like name people because like I know I'm gonna forget it, but everyone I saw, it was just awesome. It was much needed. I'm very happy I went on this trip. But yeah, I had my singles pool. This is where the story is like a little for me, but I'm fine with it. So I had my singles pool. Basically, from what I was told by like the Genesis TOs, for Wii U, they seeded the first 2 seeds of every pool, and then everything else was randomly generated, the rest of the spots. And I ended up getting the last seed in my pool. And I was a little bummed about that, but I shouldn't have been. Like that stuff like that shouldn't get to me, but it's something I'm still working on. But I was last seed in my pool, and there were 17 people in the pool, so everyone was in round 2 pools except me and this one other guy. And I was like, oh great. And the 3rd seed in my pool was SFAT, so I'm like, alright, that's fucking stupid, because SFAT doesn't even play this game. But nonetheless, I like shook it off or whatever. Played in my first match against this guy Saint, a Diddy Kong, I believe from Midwest. And he was pretty good, and Diddy Kong is a matchup I'm not that much of a fan of. And it went to last game, last stock, and I choked so hard. We were both like 100%. We were on Battlefield. He up aired me. I'm in the air. I wanted to like pull his bomb then air dodge, but like as soon as I pulled out the bomb, he like hopped on the top platform, then jumped again, up aired me, and killed me off the top. And I'm like, ugh, lost the first set, and that was fucking with me. And I'm like, damn it. Because like if I won that set, I would have played Hyuga. Nah, God, why people are making me mix them up? Not Hyuga, which is another guy I'll get into, but Ryuga. Ryuga was the first seed in my pool. I would have played him if I won, but I choked, and I was like, great. So like I sent it to losers, but I won 4 sets in losers, made it to losers quarters, which loser gets 5th place in the pool. And I could have played this Cloud that I feel like I would have beaten, but Soul, who was the 2nd seed in my pool, lost to that Cloud, because Cloud against Little Mac, because Soul is like the best Little Mac right now. Cloud, all he had to do is just like throw him off, nair, dead, or shoot the friggin' neutral B or whatever. I don't know what his moves are called. But anyway, Soul lost to that Cloud, so I had to play Soul, and that was rough. I got 2-0'd by him, but they were close games. But Little Mac is just weird as hell character, and I was not playing it safely, as safe as I should have been. But nonetheless, I was not salty at that point. I was like, alright, I got 5th in my pool. I didn't get last. I was fine with that. And I got to enjoy a lot more of the day until doubles. My doubles pool was at 6 o'clock, so I still had like 3 hours at that point to kill. Got to see some really hype matches and pools. Got to cheer for my friends, help out people. Got to meet people. And it was all awesome. And then 6 o'clock came, was doubles, and I teamed with my friend Toast, the Nest player from Jersey. I keep hitting my desk and it's like feedbacking onto the mic. I should stop that. But I teamed with him, and we actually we've never teamed before. We barely even played. Like, I was like, I need someone for doubles, and we were talking in our like chat of people who were going to Genesis. He's like, I'll team with you if you want. I'm like, alright, sure. Nest is good in teams. And we ended up getting 5th in our pool, which was pretty cool. We won our first set. We made it to winners quarters of our pool. We weren't last seed in that pool, thank God. And then we played, I think we were like 7th seed, based off where we were placed. And then we had to play the 2nd seed in our pool, which was Mr. Kong and Angbad, a Luigi Olimar from West Coast. Mr. Kong, you may know him, one of the best Luigis right now, and Angbad is a pretty good Olimar, and Olimar's annoying as hell in general. But we had 2 really close games, but they 2-0'd us. It was funny though. I think like the first game we took like 4 Kong stocks, like a minute and a half, but the Angbad guy just was not letting us get to him. It was annoying. But it was 1 stock the first game. It was Toast versus Angbad, but the Angbad guy closed it out. And then I think it was like a 2-stock game too. But like I said, for doubles, I wasn't expecting to make it out of pools, which we didn't. Spoiler. But anyway, we got sent to losers, and then we played this one team. I forget who they were. I forget. Oh, God, I think it was like I swear, like every team nowadays has to have a Cloud. Like, seriously, like I think the first match we losers we played against a Cloud Cloud Villager maybe, I don't know. But then our next match we played against Mr. Eric, Haven Esports Mr. Eric, and True Ambition Mav. I don't know how often they teams, but we ended up 2-0ing them, and I was quite surprised about that. Like the Mav guy played Robin, and I know he's like mainly a Fox player. But I guess he's just more comfortable with Robin in doubles. But we 2-0'd them, and that was pretty hype. I was happy about that. And then who did we play after that? We played a good team. God, I forget who. I kind of want to look it up. Just cause. Like I'll be able to find it out in like a couple minutes. But nonetheless, we lost the match after that and ended up getting 5th in our pool. So I got 5th in singles and in doubles, which is I'm fine with that. Obviously, felt like I could have done better in singles, but hey, it happens. What can you do? But I got to spend the rest of the time not only watching matches and like rooting friends on and stuff, but playing some hype. Oh, that's what we lost. Okay, so the second team we lost to the losers was 8-Bit Man and his girlfriend, who are pretty freaking good. They won the couples doubles tournament and smashed the record. It was Rob and Pac-Man, and the girl was playing Pac-Man. 8-Bit Man's a Rob player, but she was a pretty good Pac-Man, and a lot of people still don't know how to fight Pac-Man. Did they make it out of the pool? Oh no, they lost to the Japanese team that was also in our pool, Jay and Rob. But we lost to them. Those were good games, and I was happy with how we did in doubles. I was like, damn, we did better than I thought we would. Our first match of losers was Ichigo and Witchcraft. Okay, I got you. Alright, why am I saying that to myself? But yeah, got 5th in both singles and doubles of our pools. Got to chill a lot, and I played a lot of friendlies with people. People I knew, people I don't know, people I've sort of heard of, but it was awesome and great experience for me, and much needed. And one of the guys I played friendlies with was Hyuga. We played a couple friendlies, and I was like, oh, I hope he really does well, because Hyuga right now is probably the best Toon Link right now. And later on that day, he actually beat Nairo in that tournament. That was so hype. I watched that. He 2-0'd Nairo, but Nairo was playing a little sloppy. I'll say that. But yeah, it was pretty good. And yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, that was hype. There's so many hype things I could be talking about, but I don't want to make it like a 30-minute video. But yeah, and I also did money matches with some people. Money match The Wall, Mocha, like all players you may not have heard of, but like yeah, they were good players. And I think I money matched False when I was yeah, I did money match False. I money matched Ryu, but lost. I think it was game 5 or game 4, but he won that nonetheless. And yeah, it was pretty good. But what are some of the other things from Genesis? I was like, oh, right down the street from our hotel was no, well, first off, when we got out of the airport, I don't know why, we took an Uber. No, wait, I'm sorry. Okay, wait, okay, so after the train stuff, we made it to San Jose safely, and then called an Uber from there, because we were like 5 minutes or 10 minutes from our hotel. And we stopped at In-N-Out, because we all wanted In-N-Out, because In-N-Out is like the hype thing of the West Coast, and it is, oh my god, it is hype. I loved In-N-Out. Even though the menu is like small as hell, it was still really good. But I only got to eat there once that weekend because it was far from our hotel. But right down the road from our hotel was a Jack in the Box, and I've never had a Jack in the Box. I think there's some. I gotta stop hitting my table, please. I think there's a Jack in the Box in like South Jersey, but I've never been there. But I must have went there like 5 times over the weekend, and I have 0 regrets because it was so damn good. Oh god. They're like they had curly fries and regular fries, burgers, tacos, that breakfast menu, all that stuff. It was so good. But yeah, got to just spend time over the weekend with a bunch of friends, old and new, and it was definitely refreshing and much needed for me to keep pursuing myself in the Smash community, and I'm very happy to be part of it. And also, like I said, a lot of hype matches, and the top 8 was inside, it was like across the street from where the tournament was originally held. And it was at the Civic Center, and I went inside for a little bit, but didn't hang in there because I didn't want to sit next to random people. It was cramped, blah blah blah. But it looked freaking legit as hell, and I'm so happy that it got the look it did because it looks freaking awesome. But nonetheless, for finals, me and the rest of the guys just stayed in our hotel room, got food, chilled, played some friendlies, and had a good time. But yeah, that's mainly the gist of my time at Genesis. I apologize of how late this is being posted. It's like a week after Genesis, but finally got around to doing it because right when I got back from Genesis, which is okay. The weird thing, when I flew to San Jose, San Francisco, I didn't sleep at all on the flights or the layover, and on the way back, well, it made sense on the way back because it was an overnight flight, it was the same thing. We stopped in Cincinnati, but I fell asleep through everything. Literally, we took off from San Jose. I was out, and then my friend woke me up, and I'm like, "Yo, we're about to touch ground." I'm like, "Oh, what?" And then the same thing. We're getting back to Jersey, but oh god, getting back to Jersey sucked because it was so cold, and I'm like, I was in a t-shirt and shorts for the past 4 days. This sucks. But definitely a great experience. One of my favorite weekend, if not my favorite weekend I've had ever. It was much needed. Probably tied with like PAX. But I can't wait to go to more tournaments of that size in the near future. The next one of international size I may be going to is Pound, which is in Virginia, and that's April 2nd and 3rd. So look up on that if you want to go. But yeah, that's basically it. I want to thank you all for watching. If you were at Genesis, let me know that you were at Genesis and how you did, or any of your experiences. And also, what are some of your favorite experiences from major tournaments, whether it was Big House, CEO, Paragon, Apex, whatever. Just let me know. And yeah, like I said, more videos to come soon, and that's gonna do it. I will catch you guys later. Peace out.